when I first meet people, I always get the weird, like, they come in for like a handshake and they're like, and you just watch like their world disintegrate. And I'm like, we do fist bumps, right? And then I'll just be like, yeah.
Totally.
Stump Kitchen, gluten-free vegan eats, Stumptastic treats.
It's time for Stump Chats.
Welcome to Stump Kitchen. So here we are. This is my friend Daniel.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Daniel Ennett, and I'm a 4-limb amputee. I was born and raised in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'm an artist and a psych major at the university, and I do a lot of work in film. I'm trying to get more politically active. I'm just branching out.
I get this question a lot, like from folks with all their limbs to folks who also have a limb difference. I often find people don't know what to call my arm, or they fumble, or they call it something that it's not, and I'm like, that wasn't really I want to know what words you use to describe yourself.
Yeah, so I use the word stump.
We like that word here a lot.
But also colloquially, it's just kind of like my arms, my legs. Like I'll still just refer to
Absolutely.
it. Right? Because what else is it? Even like colloquialisms about like going out and doing something. Like I'm gonna go for a walk. I still use that term.
Absolutely. I'm gonna wash my hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, are you though? Makes you really think about our language and like, I don't know, just
how
like
idiomatic it is.
Yeah.
And it doesn't become weird until you like look at it and you're like, huh, didn't realize I was using that word. And
Absolutely.
Like, is that applicable? I don't know. Is
Absolutely.
it? Yeah.
I use the washroom, as do many humans. But in public bathrooms, there's like the hand towel dispensers that say, pull down with both hands. To make it a bit more accessible or make more sense for more diverse bodies, it could be like, pull down on both sides, and then you do it in any way that works for you.
Well, this house was built by Ron Wickman, who's a universal design architect, right? So
Very cool.
he brings up a lot of the issues surrounding accessibility in public spaces. His father was a paraplegic. An accessible washroom, what that actually looks like when you have like ardent designers making a lot of decisions to try and make it as accessible as possible. And I think there's an interesting space for discussions about intersectionality. Gender-free washrooms often correspond with a lot of the needs of...
Sorry, that I just really needed to do that.
No, fair enough.
Continue.
Better
yes.
in than out.
So true. But yeah, you're right. The universal design, like gender-inclusive spaces and accessible spaces
Are one and the same.
Absolutely.
It's the same fight.
Have you ever had the experience where people refer to your limbs or your body in ways that don't feel good to you, use a weird language or make assumptions? Like, how does that make you feel? And like, does having that individualized language to be like, yep, this is my stump, or like, you know, these are my arms, like whatever, like how important is that to you versus like other people imposing labels or languages?
I mean, it depends on the types of terminology they're using. I've never encountered anything particularly, off-putting.
Thank
but
goodness.
like, and it's one of those things where you like lead by what how you refer to yourself. Right?
Absolutely.
So if I'm watching someone stumble on a conversation about how they're trying to refer to something, I will give them the language.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. In the same way we'd like signal pronouns or something like that, making sure that they're familiar.
Model language, folks.
Exactly.
Model the language
Modeling
that people
behavior.
use. It's very lovely. It's what you gotta do.
Just being open to people making mistakes
Yes.
and being, gentle in corrections.
Absolutely.
How about you? How does it make you feel?
Oh, good.
Have you ever had someone just say something like ridiculously offensive and you're like, what?
If I tend to block these things out just because like I don't have the mental energy for that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's just like, no thank you. I've had people say, your arm looks weird. They'll just refer to it as my arm. Honestly, like the terms that they use, I can't really remember. Stump they'll use if I say this is my stump. When I was younger, I used to say little arm or baby hand when I was quite young. Honestly, it's more just like some of the yucky reactions people have. Oh, that looks so ugly, or like you should get rid of those nubbins because they're really ugly, like why do you have them, or your arm looks weird, or oh, what happened to you, like just like those weird reactions that you're like, hi, we just met.
Yeah.
Off. Like what? Hello.
It's funny what people feel entitled to tell you about certain things, and this is it's like this conversation has been happening for 30 seconds. Like I don't have the wherewithal to deal with this.
Absolutely.
So you just smile and nod. You're like, When I first meet people, I always get the weird, like, they come in for like a handshake and they're like, and you just watch like their world disintegrate. And I'm like, we do fist bumps, right? And then I'll just be like, yeah.
Totally. That reminds me of like, whenever like new people I've met, like new acquaintances or whatever, they ask like, oh, do you need a hand? And then they're like, sure, you got one to spare? I'll take it.
But you let them stew in it a little bit because it's kind of funny.
Just
right?
a little. I love having like the humor about it, and you don't always have to have like a humorous outlook. I think that people get to be how they need to be, but like I like kind of playing those jokes or like putting people at ease or putting them on edge with some humor. I think it's quite funny.
You ever guilt trip someone just a little bit?
Oh yeah, just to be like, hey, and they're like, oh. It's like a gentle way of education, having fun with people, but it's also like they're taking notice and being like, oh, and maybe it's changing their perspective for how they might encounter the next person missing a hand or with the limb difference or whatever. And that's changing, you know, how we think about and talk about disability and limb difference. So all in all, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, okay, Daniel and I had such a great time together. This is just a small chunk of our interview, so stay tuned. There's probably going to be at least one, maybe two more installments of our chat. We get into some deep stuff. Stay tuned for more of that. And as always, I love you and thank you so much for watching. See you next time on Stump Kitchen. Bye.
Stump Kitchen, gluten-free vegan eats, Stumptastic treats.
May I put my water here?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yes. Yes!
I have a policy about people putting things on my tray, and it's like, as long as they ask, I'm fine with it.
Okay, good. I had a feeling. I'm like, don't touch without asking. What's your sign? Are you an Aquarius?
Is that your guess? What? Okay.
I don't know. Is it my guess? I don't know. I'd say yeah.
What about Aquarius makes you think of me?
Because I'm Aquarius, and I find I'm very comfortable with you, so I assume you're an Aquarius too? I don't know.
I'm Scorpio.
Oh, my partner's a Scorpio.
There you go.
There you go. That makes a lot of sense.